Squeeze guide to Fox Samus because it's like really good. So if you want to learn that, go watch.
I'm in the middle of watching Fizzwiggle's reaction tech chase guide.
Yeah, pretty good. Very complete.
Very complete, yes. But Chape is #1 in Chile, and when you say he's #1 in Chile, he'll say, and South America.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I didn't know until he told me. He's #1.
I didn't know that either. It's a best South American player versus Fizzwiggle.
The
former Mango Slayer, that's right.
Not former Mango Slayer. Once you slay Mango.
Are you a Mango Slayer forever? I guess Leffen's still a God Slayer. So.
Yeah. So that's what you're seeing now is Chape versus Fizzwiggle right now, and like it's difficult to really know what's going to be happening because both of these we know we're solid players, but the data sets, as far as I know, like don't have these two overlapping very much, if at all. Chape just like doesn't have the exposure or visibility, but he's definitely got the skill.
Does it make sense when I say he plays like a Fox who's from the south of Texas? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you ever watch like Javi Yotuda or something?
Oh.
It's just like they sort of have this like, I don't know, it's like spicy. There's something spicy about the way they play. They hold W a lot, that's for sure. But they do it in a way where like most of the time when I'm teaching Foxes what to do or whatever, like those movement-based characters, it's like, you know, you need to. Why are you laughing so hard? Spicy?
I'm gonna.
Did I do the thing I did? Okay. Usually I tell them to like feint sometimes or whatever, but it seems like a lot of the times these South American players they either go in or they go in faster somehow.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with the playstyle. I was just like, what would be like the funniest way for him to describe South and Central American players? And I'd be like, ooh, caliente.
Which is basically what I said, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
your prediction confirmed on commentary is what you did.
But I do absolutely believe that there is a large spark to their playstyle.
Yeah.
And speaking of spark, Chape, biggest win is having beaten Spark at Smash World Tour Championships. And Spark?
A Sheik player. Good one.
Sheik player, yeah, like many people would consider better than Fizz, or at least ranked higher.
Yeah. Comparable at the very least. And, I mean, Fizzwiggle had a good game so far. Chape only just brought it back while we were having that little gaff.
Yeah. Oh, really? Really nice. Yeah, that next one. I love that up air. Wow.
You know, it seems like Chape has a strangely good sense for when you can go in with a nair and then not get crouch canceled. You know what I mean? Because it's happened twice already. Didn't get crouch canceled.
I haven't noticed. Was it spacing? Was it percent?
I think it was catching them dashing away or something.
Oh,
or like walking away or wait. I don't know. Moving away in a way that
made it such that it's not crouch cancel grab.
Yeah, which I mean for me is amazing because I feel like anytime I
crucial miss my face.
Holy, the swing was the whole game. We just lost game 1 off that basically. Came down to one moment, was not able to execute.
That is actually okay.
Yeah.
People see the Sheik edge guards and they're always like, that is so free. Sheik players, so easy. They just get all these edge guards. But come on, what, you think that all the Sheik players, sometimes when we miss stuff like that, we're all just bad? It can be hard.
It can be hard.
You've got a number of recovery
because
options.
One of the thing is, Sheik of the top tiers has like the lowest air drift.
Yes.
Right? Of the top tiers. Yes, that's true. And so you have to be a little precise. You have to like know where you're going before you actually head there. When you play someone like Fox or Falco, who actually have pretty high air drift, you can kind of improvise in the air a little bit.
Yes.
Sheik just can't.
You're committing to what you believe their recovery option to be, and Chape having delayed the timing just long enough, and Fizz not recognizing that and jumping back to ledge meant that like Chape burns Fizz, and you know Fizz is too deep. I think it's both one like a failure to. It's possible that if Fizz had committed harder that it lands, or if he jumps back to the ledge that he remains safe. But being caught in the middle and the Chape swing. He did a Fizz wiggle right after that really nice tech chase. He did a little wiggle after. Oh, that's cute. Hey, everyone, watch out for Fizz's little shake-em-ups.
I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder that's why the name Wiggle got attached.
Yeah, and after Chape gets an edge guard, he does a little Chape.
What's a?
I'm lying. I just heard you say spicy, and so I thought I could mess with you a little bit.
That's fine. Deserved.
Wow.
Oh,
Fizz,
the runoff nair. That's
So-
actually the Jorge.
it is. You saw me do that.
Yeah,
to
I saw you
Gold,
do that
yeah.
just earlier. Yeah.
Now, Fizz is doing this thing that is indicative of a pretty good, like, I think that Fizz,
Oh, grabs the edge there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a guess. That's a hard guess.
I think that while Fizz like has been flubbing a fair amount in these first two games, the reaction time is still on because of, look at the way that,
Oh, he's a little hand. He's very
He's doing
expressive as a
hand
player. I
wiggle,
didn't
yeah.
realize that before.
Well, that one's hard.
Yeah, that is pretty tough.
Yeah, dash attack fair.
Yeah, especially, I guess, if you're Fizzwiggle, this is a test of mental fortitude on top of everything else at this point.
Yeah.
Because you kind of threw the first game, let's be real.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you kind of throwing the second one, but we have a last stock situation
We
anyway.
do. 3 stocks now, like 3 of the past like 4 stocks that Fizz has taken, is priming himself for Chape's side B and then reacting to the sound by throwing out an air. Whether that's a fair or an air, but that's fairly difficult to like always stay locked in on. And actually, Chape just takes it.
Yeah, I mean, Chape played well, but you can't help but feel like Fizzwiggle helped a little bit during that set.
I'm
right?
feeling it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to help it.
You couldn't if you wanted to.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could try to detach yourself from this one.
Chape takes it. Big win
Yeah.
for him moving forward. Has a lot to prove.
He does. It's been a long time since we saw Chape in the States. I think Smash World Tour
Championship.
Finals,
Yep.
yeah, in
Yep.
December. Last
And
time in the
he's
US.
just
yeah.
off of